Hey everyone! I've got a creeper sneaking up on me. Melissa here for Stonehouse Homestead, where we're taking small steps toward self-sufficiency using what we have to do what we can right here where we are. And so today I'm coming to you because we've had a little glitch in our, well, I wouldn't say glitch, something unexpected happened during our pantry challenge. I have had a COVID exposure, and so I am on my 14-day quarantine. And so that means that I can't go out of the house for 14 days. I've been tested and waiting for that test result to come back. But in the meantime, I thought I would make some chicken noodle soup just in case I happen to start feeling poorly. So I just want to show you today how I am able to do that with what I have in the pantry. So come along and let me show you what I'm doing here. So here I am at the stove. I've got my chicken carcass in my pot. What I do is if we have had turkey breast, or sometimes I'll get a rotisserie chicken, we'll eat it, and then I put the remainder of it into a freezer bag, and then I stick it in the freezer until I need it, or I'm able to make chicken noodle soup or some kind of chicken stock. So that's what I'm doing today. I pulled this carcass out of the freezer and it's here in my pot. And to my pot, I'm going to be adding half of an onion that I've chopped up and a garlic clove that I've cut in half. I'm adding this celery, these celery leaves. I don't add the actual whole stalk of celery yet. I chop that up and use it in my soup, but just for the stock, I just use the celery leaves, and then I have a carrot. And I'm going to throw all of that into my pot here, and then we're going to cover it with water, and I'll add some salt and pepper as well. Okay, so here is my pot with my ingredients added to it. Some people also will throw in some parsley. I just happen to not have any right now. I do try to keep that dry on hand, but I don't have it at the moment. However, I do have all of these things that I keep in my pantry. I always try to keep carrots, celery, and onions and garlic as staples because of their multiple uses. So those are things I definitely keep on hand. So I'm just going to let this come to a simmer, and going to simmer this for, probably, I don't know, an hour and a half, 2 hours maybe. And then we will come back so that I can strain everything off and get the meat off of the chicken and go ahead and go to the next step of actually making the soup. All right, so look what we have here. Our finished chicken noodle soup. So basically, after everything that was already in the pot previously cooked down, I let it cool and I put it through a strainer, collected all the broth in one pan, and then I discarded the produce that was in the first pot and pulled all the meat off the bones of the chicken, and then threw the bones and all the produce that was left, threw that out, and then put everything back together, boiled it up, simmered it until the carrots and the celery cooked down, and then I threw some noodles in. And so here is our finished product, and it smells fantastic. So we are prepared. Should an illness hit us, we are prepared with our chicken noodle soup. One of the best things that you can have when you're sick. Apparently it's got medicinal properties. So thanks for coming along with me today while I made some chicken noodle soup so that we can have that on hand just in case illness hits our home. And I'm going to put this in the refrigerator overnight, and then I will either freeze it or I will can it, or I'll put it in canning jars in the freezer so that it is ready for whenever we have anything hit us. Thanks for joining me. I really appreciate it. If you like this video, if you found it interesting or helpful, we ask that you give us a thumbs up, like us, subscribe, and you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. So until the next time, you guys have a great week, and we will see you on our next video. Thanks.